Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna work on another bezel. I think this will be bezel number 7. So these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th we're gonna work on this. So it's a tile again. I'm gonna work on this color today, but this is gold foil. All of them you can find in my shop. I have several other colors as well you can check out, but these tiles are pretty cute. Not that cute without the bezel though. See, I tried to scratch the back, it didn't really work. But anyways, this one's we're gonna bezel, and look at the back, how gorgeous it is. So this is the bezel we're gonna work on today. And for the beads, you're just gonna need 2 beads. You're gonna need 11/0 delicas and 15/0 seed beads. So for the delica, I'm gonna be using pumpkin color. It's DB653. And for the 15/0, I'm gonna be using Duracoat galvanized silver. This is Miyuki, code is 4201. So these are the 2 colors I'm gonna use. This is the tile I'm gonna use. Then all you're gonna need is needle. I'm gonna be using size 11 and scissors to cut the thread. So I'm gonna thread my needle with about 2 yards as usual, and then we'll get to work. I forgot to mention the thread. I'm gonna be using this. Well, I promised I would be using colors that, you know, would show. So it has to be totally opposite of the beads I'm using. So I'm using this bright blue Miyuki thread. It's color 24, and you can find it in my shop. Now we're gonna start by picking up our seed beads. So each side of this bezel has 17 seed beads. So we have to pick up 17 seed beads, 1 15/0, and 4 sets of that. So this is what I picked up. I have 17 delicas, 1 15/0, 17 delicas, 1 15/0, 17 delicas, 1 15/0, 17 delicas, 1 15/0. So I'm gonna drop it down to the end of my tail. I'm gonna leave a short tail that I can just sew it in. That's all you need it for. So about 6 inches should be plenty. And then I'm gonna make 2 overhand knots to turn this into a circle. This bezel is pretty much similar to our bezel number 4, where we basically bezeled a tile, but that one is 15 by 15. This is 23 by 23 mm tile. So it's slightly bigger. A bit more work, but I'm just loving it. I'm enjoying bezeling the tiles. Next one, I'll probably show you how to bezel the bigger one. And I think after that, we're gonna stop on bezels and maybe work on a couple of designs with them. It all depends how I feel like. But yeah, I think it's time to do some designs after. So as you can see, I left it loose because once we start working on peyote around this circle, it's gonna tighten this up. So you want to have a bit of a slack in the beginning. So here I am. All we're gonna do is just do peyote around the circle on and on until we have 9 rows. So I'm just gonna do 1 or 2 rows with you. If you know how to do it, you can skip forward. If not, just follow along. I'm just gonna get comfortable here. So that's where I am. I'm gonna pick up a delica, skip 1 bead, go through the next one. I think it's focused now. Like so. It's gonna be a bit wonky in the beginning because we have a slack, but the further we go, it's gonna get easier. So just remember, every time you add a bead, you have to skip 1. So where your thread's coming out of, see where your thread's coming out of, skip 1 and go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next. You can really see this color of thread, can't you? I think I might stick with this one for a while. Skip 1, go through the next. All I'm adding is delicas at this point. Pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next. pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, which is gonna be a 50 no. And here maybe it's time to adjust it a bit, so let the beads settle next to each other so it looks more like peyote rather than just random beads. So like so. Don't worry about the twist, it's not gonna matter after you add the next row. Then pull your thread nice and tight. And then here, there's still some slack, don't worry about it at the moment. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, and then go through the 50 now. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the 50 now. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next. Pick up a delica, skip one, and then go through this 50 now. and that will bring us to the beginning. So we're done with the circle. It's gonna be a bit wonky, but once you add the second row, well, the fourth row, it will all straighten up. So to do the next row, you have to step up by going through one of the delicas up. And then let's do the next row. Pick up a delica. All you do now is go through the sticking out beads. So here, and this bead will just settle in between the two. Pick up a delica, go through the next. Pick up a delica, go through the next. If your peyote is a bit twisted, don't worry about it. Even if, see, I have twisted points and stuff, don't worry about it which delica you use, because it will straighten up. So, you know, once you're done with your fourth row, it will be a straight peyote. So pick up a delica, go through the next. 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 And now here, next bead you're gonna add is gonna be on top of a 50 now. So pick up a 50 now, go through the next. Like so. And then pick up a delica, go through the next. A delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Pick up a delica, through the next. See how much easier it is? All you do is just go through the sticking out beads. Seems quite a natural thing to do. So it's quite hard to make a mistake here actually. The only thing you have to remember is to add a 50 now when you get to the 50 now. So again, the next bead I'm gonna add is gonna be on top of a 50 now, so you want to make sure you add a 50 now. Like so. Pick up a delica. 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 Pick up a delica, go through the next. Delica, through the next. 50 now, through the next. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Now here I'm almost finishing. I want to make sure it's all straightened up before. See how wonky it is? I'm just gonna press it into place like so. So I have sticky out beads and I can get to the other side. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next. Delica, through the next, and the last one, 50 now, go through the last here, like so, and then step up. So you have 4 rows of delica, and you have a circle with 4 rows of peyote. So you just continue. So you have 4, stop when you have 9, and then I'm gonna meet you back here. So I have 9 rows. As you can see, I've finished the last peyote and stepped up, but as you can see, you have 4 50 no's and 5 delicas. So once you have that, you know you have your 9 rows. So 4 50 no's next to it, you have 5 delicas in a row. So now, what I'm gonna do, see where my thread is, I'm gonna take my bezel. So basically where the 50 no's are, those are going to be the corners. Now it's gonna be a tight fit, but you can do it. You just have to squeeze this bezel in. Yep. Twist it around so all the 50 no's are on the corners. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. So we have to create an edge on this side so the bezel stays in place and cover the back completely. So we're gonna do the top first. So here I am. Pick up a delica, go through the next. 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 Now here, don't add anything. Go through this 50 now. Go up through this delica. And continue your peyote. So continue the same fashion. Whenever you get the corner, just go through the 50 now, back up and meet me back at the very beginning here. So I made the whole circle and I'm back to in the same row where I started. So I'm just gonna finish this row. Pick up a delica, go through the next. Delica, go through the next. Delica, go through the last. And step up. Now, next row, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through this last here, and now here you're gonna pick up 150 now, and then here you're gonna go to the sticking out bead on the other side, like so. So you keep on continuing doing that. Add 50 now here, 50 now here, 50 now here, and then meet me back here. So I added the last 50 now on this side. Now we're gonna finish this row. Pick up a delica, go through the next, pull your thread nice and tight, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the last. So you finish the row. Look how gorgeous it is. And now all we have to do is add 2 50 no's on each corner without adding any delicas. So to do that, all you're gonna do is just get to that corner by passing through the delicas. up 2 50 no's. Here, go this delicate, like so, and repeat that for each corner. So you just go through the beads here, get to this delicate, add 2 50 no's, and on each corner, and meet me back here. So I just added the last 2 50 no's on this side, and look how gorgeous it is. I'm loving it. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the tiles. So now we have to cover the ugly back. To do that, I'm just gonna take my needle slowly, one bead at a time, to the other side. I'm just going through the beads one at a time. Well, I can probably do 2 here to get to the other side. Oh, all 4. Loving this thread, by the way. This is Miyuki. I haven't really worked with it a lot before, but you never know, might be my new favorite. So now we have to cover the back. To do that, pick up a delicate, go through the next, pick up a delicate, go through the next. Now when you're adding the first row, when you're going through the corner, you go through the 50 no and up. So basically, add row of peyote, go through the 50 no, so on, and back to the beginning. So I added peyote on all sides and then back to the side where I started. I have to finish this row. Pick up a delicate, go through the next, through the next, through the next, and delicate through the last, like so, and step up. Time to do the next row. Pick up a delicate, go through the next, and now here at the corner you want to pick up 2 50 no's and go through the next sticking out bead, like so. So keep on adding delicates, 2 50 no's, delicate, 2 50 no, delicates, 2 50 no's, and back. Meet you on this side. So I went around adding delicates, 50 no's, and the last 2 50 no's here, pulling my thread nice and tight. So I have to finish this row. Delicate through the next, pull it nice and tight, delicate through the next, delicate through the last here, and step up. Now next row. So I'm at the, well, happens to be I'm at the last delicate here, so I'm gonna pick up 3 50 no's. Here I'm gonna go through the sticking out delicate on the other side, like so. Pick up a delicate, go through the next. So basically, keep on adding delicates, 3 50 no's, delicates, 3 50 no's, delicates, 3 50 no's, and I'm gonna meet you back this row. So I went around adding the delicates and 50 no's, so I added the last 3 and back to the first row here. So I'm gonna finish this row, delicate through the next sticking out bead, delicate through the next, delicate through the next, delicate through the next, delicate through the last here. So we have finished this row. Okay, it's coming along. Now I have to go through this 3, go through this one and step up. Now start a new row. Pick up a delica, go through the next, 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 pick up a delica, go through the last, and this time pick up 4 50 no's. 1 2 3 4, and go through the sticking out bead on the other side, like so. So keep adding delicas, 4 50 no's, delicas, 4 50 no's, delicas, and I'm gonna meet you back when I'm adding the last 4. So I went around, did the peyote, added all the 4 50 no's, and I'm in the last place where I have to add 4. So I'm gonna pick up delica, go through this last sticking out bead, pick up 4 50 no's, and then here on the other side I have to go not to the top but to this one, because that's where we basically step up, if you remember. And that row is done. Now, not to confuse, I'm not gonna start on this one. I'm just gonna go to the next sticking out bead, so you know where I'm starting. Now to the next row. Pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next. Now here you might think we will have to pick up 5 50 no's, but actually I'm gonna pick up still 4, because 5 I think would be too much this time. So I'm still gonna pick up 4 and go through the next sticking out bead. To pick up a delica, go through the next, and so on. Continue delicas, 4 50 no's, delicas, 4 50 no's, delicas, and 4 50 no's. So I added the last 4, and then I'm finishing this row. Pick up a delica, go through this last, see? And then step up. Next row, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next. Now I'm gonna pick up 5 50 no's. 1 2 3 4 5, and then go through the sticking out bead on the other side. So continue delicas, 5 50 no's, delicas, 5 50 no's, delicas, 5 50 no's. So I went around, added the last 5, and now finish this row. Pick up a delica, go through this last one here, and step up. I'm just gonna continue on the camera from now on because it's not much work left now. So now pick up a delica, go through the next here. I would again pick up 5 2 3 4 5 5 50 no's, go through the delica on this side, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next, like so. Pick up 5 50 no's, go through the delica on the other side, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the next, 5 50 no's, 3, 4, 5, like so. Go through the next on this side, pick up a delica, go through the next, pick up a delica, go through the last, pull it, and the last 15 rows here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go through the delica on this side, and finish off the row by adding the delica here. That's how it looks like now. Now I have to go through the delica here, through the delica there, through the 15 rows, through the 2 delicas up, add a delica, then go through the next. Basically, everywhere we have to add the top delicas without adding any more 15 rows. So I have to make my way down here, and then go through this 15 rows, make my way up, pick up a delica, go through the delica here, 2 to go, go down here, through the 15 rows, up through the 2 delicas, pick up a delica, go through the last here, down, through the 15 rows, up through this 2, and add the last delica here, like so. Now I have to get to the top delica on the other side. Go here, through the 15 rows, through 3 delicas, well, 2 delicas up, and the last delica up. So I'm at the top here. Pick up 5 delicas, go through the top bit here, like so. Pick up 5 delicas through this one here, 5 delicas, 3, 4, 5, through this one here, hold that tail down, and the last 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, through the last one here, like so. Go through the, you know what, I'm gonna go through this 5 and through the corner delica there, and then I'm gonna come out of the first one here, pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next, pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next, go through the corner here, go through the first delica, pick up a delica, go skip 1, go through the next, pick up a delica, skip 1, go through the next, go through the corner delica, through the first delica on this side, pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, go through the corner delica, go through the first, pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, pick up a delica, skip one, go through the next, and go through this one here, and then here, and then here I'm gonna go through the delica, step up there, pick up a delica, go through the next here, pick up 150 now, here, go to the sticking out bead on the next side, like so, pick up a delica, go through the next sticking out bead, like so, pick up a 50 now, go through the sticking out bead on the next side, pick up a delica, go through the next sticking out bead, pick up a 50 now, go through the next sticking out bead on this side, pick up a delica, go through the next sticking out bead, pick up a 50 now, go through this sticking out bead on this side and step up. So this is what we have. And now to finish off, I'm going to pick up 3 50 no's. Here, from here I'm going to go to this one here. Like so. Pick up 3 50 no's. From here, I'm going to go back here. And that's pretty much it. Easy peasy. Might be a bit confusing, that's why this last part I made on the camera, so you can keep on rewatching. But it's basically peyote, that's all it is. And filling the gaps with 50 no's. So I'm just gonna go get rid of the tails, and then we're gonna have a look at both of our bezels. And here they are. Look how gorgeous they are. I'm loving it. I am so in love with these tile bezels. So I have only this one left now. So these are the tiles I have to do now. I will try to do this in the next tutorial, but this one is such a big project because it's a lot of beading. So if I have time, I will do it for the next tutorial. If not, well, you know, it will come, but when, I can't really promise. But I'm just trying to finish all the tile bezels, so then we can get back to making different projects with them. But for now, if you have any ideas and if you can implement them, I would love to see them. Just make sure to join the Cars Beaders group and you can share your projects there. Let's see what you can come up with this too. See you in the next one, guys. Make sure to subscribe and like this video and check out my shop. Bye bye.